Alright guys, I was getting this out today. First I was able to use epoxy like I mentioned. If you watch my video where I tore the mirror off, it's on there again, and it's really good and strong. I mean, it's really strong. Like I'm wiggling the whole vehicle. I can just about lift it up. I'm afraid to pull it too hard, but I was able to lift half the side up with the weight of the epoxy holding it on, so I know it works pretty good. When I wiggle this one, I haven't pulled, this is still original. I can feel it wiggling in my hand a little bit, so it won't take much to break this one off. When this one breaks off, I'm going to do the same thing and epoxy it on together, so it'll be nice and strong. I never have liked mirrors like this. I wish they would have put some on. Endura built this thing. I wish they would have made foldable mirrors, so when it does tip over, they'll collapse and be protected. But anyway, this thing is just a pretty nice little beast. That log it just pulled over there, that's like a walnut log. That thing's heavy. It's not from these woods. I brought it from my wood stack, and it's a really heavy log, and it got wedged up above the tire and the body, and it was just kind of pulling it along with it. It would have just kind of kept going probably for a little while until something broke. But I was surprised in the weight of it. Man, that thing's heavy. But anyway, this thing just is it's a tank. I really like to drive it. It's a lot of fun. Now I did put a 8-turn Holmes Hobby Crawlmaster Sport motor, and that is 8-turn, so that is the lowest turn count motor out of all my motors. And but it's a 5-slot. It's got better slow speed modulation, so that's why I'm able to go really fast and have a lot of power, but at the same time I can go nice and slow and creep with this thing if I want, which is really cool. I like that. I definitely like my slow modulation, but I also like my raw top speed and power too, especially when I'm trailing on a flat area trying to get from point A to point B. Anyway, yeah, if you got any questions about this, this is the Redcat Ascent. It was my blue one. If you looked at my past videos, and I had my blue one that I had the cab only. Of course, I removed all that. I connected the front mounting system from that body onto this body. This is the Endura body. This Endura body I bought obviously from Endura, and it was a kit, so there was just a bunch of pieces I had to put together. I had to glue it all together. I mean, it was so many pieces, it surprised me. I was thinking it was just going to come in two halves and maybe a few pieces of glue on there. No, it was it was a lot more than that. I mean, this whole front end, this wasn't even on it. This whole piece right here, the green piece, it was off, along with each individual light. Every little piece of black you see on here was off. I had to glue it all on. It was a lot of pieces, a lot more than what you would think. But anyway, I think it turned out really great on this. And the mounting system is pretty cool. It hooks to the screw right here on the rear end. I'm able to slide this back and forth for different chassis. So if I have a longer chassis, I can move that and then mount this to that chassis. And so I was able to move it and get it to mount right to those screws, and that's pretty awesome. I am going to get some wing nuts. I haven't done that yet. I need to go to the hardware store and find the right type I'm looking for that I can just screw right down on there, so I can just use my hands and unscrew it. Once I unscrew the 2 screws, one on each side, I can flip this up. It's got the front of it's detachable, but it'll flip. It's easy to detach too. But anyway, last thing I want to do to this thing though, I'm going to put a few cool little decals on it here and there, nothing major. I'm going to do that, and then I want to get a electronic switch. I don't have any left in my spares, and I want to be able to turn the headlights on and off, and that's about it. Anyway, if you guys got any questions about this, hit me up in the comments. I do have the Hobbywing 1080 on this, and right now, like I said, it's running 2S. So 3S, I'm sure I've tried this on 3S before, and it's with my blue body, and it's pretty crazy. I had it in the snow, just tearing some snow up. It was fun. Anyway, yeah, if you guys got any questions, hit me up. Hope you guys liked the video. If you do, hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it to help support the channel. And as always, guys, thank you for everything.